I'm just beginning the stream. We should be on in a couple of minutes. People are early today. We have 33 people online already. So yeah, just setting things up. 12:15. Let me see if we can start the live video. Go live. All right. Let me turn my video on. Okay. Boy, we'll have to close the conference room pretty soon. We've got enough people. Okay. So a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome. Uh, I just want to remind people, please don't ask questions a second time. So make sure you ask once, and um, if you think of something else, please don't come back. I won't have enough time. Okay. With that, let's begin in the order that I see people logged in. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure. Sort gallery by entry time. I see. Go ahead, please. Is it I
Hi,
or I?
Rajiv ji. I see, I see. Hi, Rajiv ji.
Hello, ma'am.
So, ji, my question is that I applied for B2 in Jan of this year,
Okay.
and then result is still pending. If it was approved, the end date would be around July 12th. And I wanted to file an extension at this point. So
Yeah.
first, legally, can I stay in US if the decision by DHS is not taken till July 12th or after? And then second, when can I apply for B2 extension? Should I apply it by July 12th, or if the result is approved after July 12th? So these two questions.
So it has happened to many people
Ji,
that they got an approval
mhm,
after the time that they had asked for had expired.
ji,
So then they got approval till the date asked for. Some of them got approval for only 2 days or 3 days.
okay,
Okay. So there is no doubt that if you are going to apply for an extension, it has to be filed before your asked for status expires.
okay,
And if you are one of those typical H1 to B1 layoff cases or B2 layoff cases, um, I am filing B1 change of status rather than an extension because government has been raising issues. Oh, can you get a B2? B2 is only for tourism. It's okay. We'll do a B1 that is closer to where we want to be. By the way, these distinctions are inappropriate and artificial because the statute itself does not define B1 and B2 separately. It only says B visa. Okay.
mm, mm,
So, nevertheless, we don't argue with the powers that be. It's easy for them to deny our cases. So,
mm.
do a B1 and do it before the status that you've asked for expires.
And then Rajivji, on that note, so isn't it that you need quite a bit of money to file B1? Like you have to show you have
No,
a lot of dollars in the bank, something like that.
no. The rationale for B1 is simply this. B1 allows people to come into the United States to explore opportunities. For example, let's say
Mm,
I am a trader of some kind and I want to see what is the value of my goods in the United States.
mhm,
So I come here to shake hands, explore options, even form contracts or negotiate contracts. I can set up the infrastructure. I can't work.
mhm,
Okay. So once I do all that, then I go back to my country. Now, um, consider the parallel. When you look
mhm,
for a job, you are exploring a contract.
mhm,
When you go through a job interview, etc., you're negotiating a contract. So there's a lot of very close parallel. We've now not had any issues so far. Cases have been approved. So I don't know what tomorrow brings because this government is full of new gifts every few days. So
mhm.
okay.
Okay. Okay. So
And then yeah,
one last question, Rajiv ji. So filing the B2 was easy for me. तो B1 भी उतना ही easy होता है क्या या थोड़ा सा
same thing.
lawyer की help लेनी चाहिए?
You don't have to do a rain dance. It is just as easy. Oops, what did I just do? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Give me one moment. I'm trying to close the window, close the meeting, host tools. work meeting. Okay, all right. So we are all set. Yeah, it's the same idea, ma'am.
जी.
Should you get a lawyer? I don't know the answer to that question. It depends upon your level of comfort. You can do some
Mhm,
online research,
mhm,
primarily on .gov sites.
mhm.
Okay, and you
जी.
can even quote from the .gov sites. Okay,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome, ji. All the best.
Thank you.
Uh, Karthik ji, go ahead, Karthik.
Hey, hello. Hi, Rajiv.
No, it's
Oh,
the Karthik without the H.
oh, got it. Sorry about that.
No problem. You have about 10 people ahead of you. Okay. Yeah, Karthik without the H. Please go ahead.
Yes. Hello. Good afternoon, Rajiji.
Good afternoon, ji.
Yeah, I'm on H1 since last year, 2025, and I have switched my I have transferred H1 from one company to another, and I am going for H1 stamping first time in December with my spouse, H1 and H4. So, what are the common grounds of denial? Do they deny H1 at consulate if that's approved by USCIS, or just delays by
This
with
uh,
221G?
hold on. Approval by the USCIS is no guarantee that your visa will be approved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely not a guarantee.
Okay. Is it common to get it approved? Like the ratio?
These questions, see, if I had a metric that 98% cases are approved, 78%, I could tell you. I have no idea. And every case is different. One thing you need to do is talk to your own lawyers and see if there are any obvious problems that exist in your case. Because there are certain known issues that we have. You're not approved for the location you're working in. There should have been some amendment filed someplace along the line. So those are some of the things that you need to worry about. Um, Also, if you're working at a client site, they could say at the consulate, oh, we have to verify your employment. And if they do that, then you are stuck for a few weeks or even a few months.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a direct company. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So that's a good case. When it's the in-house job, that's a good case. I don't know what's going on. I don't see our stream on LinkedIn, on Instagram. Oh well, we tried.
Okay.
Uh,
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you so much.
All
Thank
the
you.
best. All the
Yeah.
best.
Bye-bye.
Vignesh ji, go ahead. You're welcome, sir. Vignesh ji, go ahead. Vignesh.
Hi Rajivji. So my employer has started the I-140 process. It's in the earliest stage, I guess it's perm. So my current employer requested, my lawyer requested for a experience letter from the previous employers. I reached out to my previous employers and they are not ready to give in the specific format the lawyer has requested.
Mhm.
So the other option they provide was to get it from the supervisor. So it should be a supervisor or it can be a colleague to.
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. One second. Uh, See, in order for you to bring in secondary evidence, which is second tier evidence, right? First tier evidence is a letter from the employer directly. The second tier evidence is a letter from end clients where you worked, a letter from your supervisor, affidavits from co-workers. In order for you to introduce second tier evidence, you have to prove to the government that you tried to get first tier evidence. Okay. How do you do that? You email the company that where you worked and ask them to give you experience letter in this format. And if they say no, then you have evidence that you tried. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you go ahead and get affidavits and letters, as many as you can, from different entities such as supervisor, coworker, and end client. Okay.
Okay, Rajesh, thank you.
You're welcome. All the best. Apurva ji, go ahead. Apurva? Apurvaji, I can't hear you. Apurvaji, I can't hear you. Fix your audio, please. Raghavji, go ahead. Raghavji, what's going on? Ishwarji, can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Able to hear me?
Yeah.
Ishwarji, 1 second. Apurva is
Yeah,
not.
sure. Yes.
I'll be right with you. Apurvaji, go ahead. Can't hear you, Apurva. Okay. Ishwarji, go ahead. Ishwar.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you.
Yes.
I am currently on F1. I am planning to get engaged. I'm planning to get engaged soon. My about to get engaged girl is in India. She has got admissions in few universities, but last year she was rejected on F1.
But hold on, you are trying to bring her in on F2 now, right?
She wants to do higher studies.
This is your wife, right? Not your fiance.
Not yet engaged.
Oh, okay. So you're not married yet.
Not married yet.
Oh, I see. Okay. So she wants to apply for an F1 visa.
Yes, she has received the admissions from good
But
universities, but
hold on. Yeah,
yeah,
admission is the easy part. But you said she's been denied before, right?
once she was denied. Yes,
Was it recent or was it a long time back?
it was 1 year before.
Okay. Is there a difference between the last time and the new time what she applied?
University change. Yeah, university change.
Is it a better university this time?
It's a better course. Yeah, last time she missed to add her employment details in the DS-160.
Now, this is important. This is the most important question I'm going to ask. What was the ground of the earlier denial? Was it 214B?
Yes.
Okay, 214B is still, it's a possibility she might be able to overcome it, but it's difficult to overcome because 214B says, we're not convinced you're going to come back. Okay, so that's what 214B usually means. And whether you apply today or a year later, it really is ultimately to the visa officer whether they believe you're going to be able to make it back or not. So worth a try, but don't get heartbroken if you get denied. Okay.
Sir, one question. So I have got my H1B approved. I have to go for stamping. So now the question is, if she applies for F1, and by in the worst case, if she gets rejected, will her chances of coming in as H4 uh, get
Okay,
impacted?
hold on, Ishwarji. So 214B by law cannot be applied to H visas. So therefore, the prior toxicity of the 214B does not poison your H4.
Okay, got it. So she can try. She can give one more attempt. She's
Absolutely.
scared if she gets rejected, her chances of coming in as H4 also will be
No, no,
lower.
no. Tell her
Oh,
to be meticulously truthful.
yeah.
Satyameva jayate. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah. And she has a
One
B1,
more
B2
question,
visa.
then we'll
Yeah, one
done.
last question. She has a B1/B2 visa.
Hmm.
She has got it with her parents 3 years back.
Yeah, so that should have been a good indicator of a positive outcome for an F1, but obviously that didn't help us, so doesn't change anything. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
can
I have
she
to. There are
come?
other people waiting. Give
Yeah,
me
just
one.
a continuation. So can she come in as B1 using the B1, B2
Do not do that.
and do not do? Okay,
Do not.
okay. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Bye.
All the
Thank
best.
you. Yeah.
Apurvaji, any luck with your sound?
Sir, can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay.
Apurva is always a suspense name. I don't know if it's going to be a male voice or a female voice. हाँ जी
Yes.
मैम.
So I work for an NGO. I recently got my change of status from F1 to H1B in March.
जी.
I do not have a valid visa stamping yet from India. So I recently came across this process called AVR, automatic visa revalidation, and
जी
I'm
जी.
not sure if I can use it to go to India or any other
Oh,
country
no,
for
no, no,
less
no,
than.
no. Not at all. AVR only applies to contiguous territories, for example, Canada or Mexico. So people have tried to be cute. Some people, what they did was they said, okay, I can go to Canada for up to 30 days. So out of that 30 days, 2 weeks I'll go to India. That's illegal. They catch you, you can't come back.
Okay, but I can go to Canada or Mexico,
Sure,
right?
sure.
And it won't be a problem with my because my visa is expired since it's
Yeah,
been
that's the
five
whole
years.
idea of an AVR. It says if you have a valid I-94
Uh-huh.
and if your visa has expired, we will let you use your I-94 to enter.
Okay,
All
great.
right?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All the best. Raghav
Thank you.
ji, go ahead, please. Raghav. Raghav.
Yeah, hi Rajiv ji.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for doing this. Sir,
Of course.
my F2 was approved after H1 got approved.
Your
Now,
what was approved? F2?
yes, after my H1.
Oh,
So
okay.
now I did send them a letter and all, but that didn't help, and they have approved my F2. Now my joining is my current. I'm currently joined the company. I'm working. So should I do the AVR route now? I have a
No,
valid.
no, I don't think AVR is going to help you because you carry the same I-94 back. Hmm.
No, like my H1 is approved, right? So
Sir, I understand. I understand. You don't have to repeat your fact pattern. I understand what happened. Um, let's look at the timing. So your H1B was approved, let's say today. Had you sent them an F2 withdrawal letter before today?
yes, sir.
I see. And approximately how many days earlier had you sent the withdrawal request?
Uh, so my H1 got approved, and after a week only, I sent them the F2 withdrawal letter.
So you sent it after the H1B approval.
Yes, sir.
That's not going to help you. The only remedy I know, there's of course another remedy is to go get a visa stamp, but that's not realistic because then it could become $100,000 problem for you. The only way I know how to get out of this is to file again change of status back to H1B because whatever gets approved last is your status. Okay.
Okay. So right now, I should stop working
You
completely,
should,
right?
yeah, because your F2 got approved. Yes, sir.
And the
All right.
AVR route now is not for me. Thank
I
you so much,
understand.
sir.
All the best, Ji. Sutej ji, go ahead, Sutej.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you for taking all these calls and
Of
helping the
course.
community.
Mhm.
Sir, I was part of the layoff and B2C was done in February. I found an employer in March. My B2 got approved recently in June. H1 got approved this Monday. And I had filed B2C, a change of status for my wife as well. She was on H4 and H4 EAD. And her H4 and EAD got approved on Tuesday. However, her B2 change of status is still pending, and I'm not
Immediately,
sure whether I need to do anything.
immediately
from my
withdraw it. Immediately withdraw it.
Okay,
Otherwise, you'll have the same problem as the gentleman before you, where the F2 was approved after the H1B was approved. If her B2 gets approved after the H4 is approved, she'll be on B2.
okay.
All right.
So she had filed it online. So I
So
think.
withdraw it, whatever it takes, withdraw it
Okay.
immediately.
All
All
right.
right.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank
the
you. Have a
best.
good.
You're welcome. Take care. Karanji, go ahead, Karan.
Hi, Rajiv ji. Thank you for doing this.
Of course.
Rajiv ji, I wanted to give you a brief about my situation. So I got laid off 15 days ago, and I'm current.
H1B, Karanji.
Yes, I got laid off on my H1B.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently evaluating on what option should I take uh, with respect to the change of status. So should I choose the B1 route or should I choose the day one CPT route? I'm trying to go back to the H1B. So what would be the
Well,
better option out of the two?
they are both equally unpredictable. F1 probably more so than B1, maybe fractionally more. The reason is government could ask you what made you all of a sudden want to go back to school. Prove that you have ties to India, XYZ, that they have a list of 10, 12 things they want to do. But it's pretty similar to B1 also.
Mhm.
However, B1 appears to me to be a far more reasonable request than an F1 CPT. People are getting approvals in both categories. But if I, as a lawyer and as a practitioner of immigration law for decades, if I look at it from the eyes of reasonableness, B1 makes more sense.
Okay. And just a continuation on this. So I have my spouse who is on an H4 visa with me.
Hmm?
So will it make it a little easier if she thinks of doing like an F1 course? And I can probably think of doing an F2.
I don't know the answer to that question. I see. I don't like over manipulating a situation. Are you an engineer? What do you do?
Yes, I am software. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know over engineering. So
Hmm.
it's kind of over manipulation, over engineering. I don't like it. If she genuinely wanted to go to school and she could, because she's gonna get an RFE too. She's
Hmm.
gonna get an RFE saying, what made you go back to school, prove that you have ties to India, things like that.
So both of the cases, the chances of an
Yeah.
RFE are pretty
There
high.
are, in immigration law and in life, there are no non-risk options. There are no zero risk options. No matter what we do, there's an element of risk. If I were asked to make a judgment, I would say B1 is a little bit more reasonable, but by no means is it guaranteed to be approved. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
all the best. Dineshji, go ahead, Dinesh.
Hi, G. Can you hear me?
I can,
Hi,
loud and
G.
clear.
Thank you. I am on H1B visa, and we have a new child born 2 weeks ago. And I see this Trump.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I see this Trump $1,000 something, right? It's coming. I mean, it's approved from this July 4th, I think. If I take that, will there be any future implications on my green card or something?
I must confess ignorance about this Trump $1,000. What is that about?
Yeah. So he said whoever born between this 2024, like when he came to power until 2028, he is going to give $1,000, open a bank account, and he's going to deposit into that account, and then it
Oh,
keeps growing.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay,
so,
no worries. Yeah,
so
no
I'm
worries.
sorry, Dineshji. I don't know um, because whatever Trump says, I take it with a grain of salt. Actually, more like a sack full of salt. Impossible to say what he's saying. Many years ago, oh, no, not just in the beginning of his term, he said, "Oh, we have 10,000 applicants for
The
Trump
golden one. Yeah,
golden,
yeah. There was only one, I think, after that, right?
only one applicant."
Yeah, I
So
know.
1 to 10,000. I don't know what that scheme is, what that program is.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, no worries.
all the best, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Rajeshji, go ahead. Rajeshji, go ahead. Rajesh.
Yes, sorry, sir. It took some
Uh,
time to
No
get
worries.
unmuted, fat
You're
fingers,
good.
but thank you for taking the call.
Of course.
So, recently my I-485 was approved under EB3,
Right.
and everything looks correct, but the approval notice, there the section for me is like special immigrant juvenile form 360, and for my wife it says alien worker form I-140, which would have been mine. The green card looks correct for both of us, nothing wrong there.
But
So
one
yeah,
second, Rajeshji. Was your priority date current when the green card was approved?
yes, I mean
Okay.
it
So
was.
then it appears to be merely a typographical error.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what it is. So So I found it and I notified the attorneys at my company, and then they raised a e-request, and they forwarded me the the reply on the e-request that I
Mhm.
should submit an I-90. So my question was, do I really need to submit an I-90?
Before you submit an I-90, I want you to contact your congressman's office. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, I do.
Contact them and say, can you please figure out for me what's going on? Because I-90 can be filed a week later also. Okay.
Okay.
So just go ahead and your congressman should be able to fix this issue.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
all your efforts.
My pleasure. Save a few dollars. Why file an I-90? Okay. All the best, Ji.
Thanks.
Anand Akhilesh. Anandji, go ahead.
हाँ, थैंक यू सर। सर मेरा
अरे एक
क्वेश्चन ये है।
सेकंड, अगर आप शक्ल दिखाएंगे तो मैं भी शक्ल दिखाऊं।
आप शक्ल दिखा रहे थे पहले इसीलिए मैंने नोट कर दी।
जी।
अच्छा सर, मेरा केस ये है कि मेरे क्वेश्चंस क्या हैं वो मैं बताता हूँ, फिर मैं बैकग्राउंड बताता हूँ। क्या मुझे अपना H1 ट्रांसफ़र पुरानी कंपनी से नई कंपनी को प्रीमियम में मूव करना चाहिए या नहीं? पहली चीज़, अगर मैं नहीं करता हूँ तो कितने दिन तक ऐसे ही चल सकता है? और दूसरी चीज़, क्या इसके कुछ लीगल इम्प्लीकेशंस होंगे, लेट्स से 1 साल, 2 साल, कितने भी दिन जब तक ये जो चलता है? तो अब बैकग्राउंड बताता हूँ आपको। मैंने लास्ट ईयर कंपनी चेंज की। मेरा प्रीवियस I-797 स्टिल वैलिड था जब मैंने कंपनी चेंज किया, और मेरा प्रीवियस कंपनी का अप्रूवल, I-797 अप्रूवल लास्ट मंथ आ गया, क्योंकि उन लोग ने विथड्रॉ नहीं किया। जो मेरी करंट कंपनी का ट्रांसफ़र हुआ है, वो अभी भी पेंडिंग है। और 240 डेज़ का रूल मैंने चेक कर लिया, वो अप्लाई नहीं होता। तो लेट्स से एक हाइपोथेटिकल सिनेरियो बता रहा हूँ, आगे 2 महीने के बाद मेरा ये जो ट्रांसफ़र रिजेक्ट होता है, लेट्स से भगवान ना करे होए, लेकिन अगर हो गया, तो क्या मैं आउट ऑफ स्टेटस हो जाऊँगा लास्ट ईयर दिसंबर से अभी तक जब ट्रांसफ़र हो जाए, या मेरी पुरानी कंपनी का H1B अप्रूवल उसको कवर कर लेगा कि नहीं भाई इसका था तो आउट ऑफ स्टेटस नहीं
देखिए
होगा?
देखिए ना, so this is what happened in your case. What happened was when you were working with the old company, I'm not sure what your work status was. तो पहले ये बताइए कि आप F1
H1B
से H1, F1 से
नहीं
H1
सर,
गए?
नहीं सर, H1B हमेशा।
हमेशा H1। सो
यस,
जो इस वक्त दो कंपनी की बात कर रहे हैं आप,
जी,
एक प्रीवियस कंपनी और एक नेक्स्ट कंपनी, ठीक है?
करेक्ट।
जो प्रीवियस कंपनी, वाज दैट योर फर्स्ट H1B?
नहीं सर, थर्ड H1B।
थर्ड H, so that was also an H1B transfer.
हाँ,
So that means what happened was when you were working for the previous company, you were
जी,
actually working based upon AC-21, permission to work while the transfer is pending.
नहीं सर,
Yeah. Because आपका अप्रूव तो अब हो गया है, पहले तो आप उसी पे काम कर रहे थे ना, पेंडिंग था आपका।
नहीं सर, मैंने दिसंबर लास्ट ईयर में कंपनी छोड़ी, तब तक तो 22 दिसंबर तक मेरा H1 अप्रूव था, मैं उसी पे ही काम कर रहा था। मैंने 12 दिसंबर को वो कंपनी छोड़ दी, और 10 दिसंबर को मेरा रिसीप्ट नोटिस आया ट्रांसफ़र वाला, नई कंपनी का।
तो जो
तो मैं
पुरानी कंपनी थे, दे डिडंट फाइल एन एक्सटेंशन और एनीथिंग।
उन्होंने फाइल किया था लास्ट ईयर जुलाई में, जिसका अप्रूवल अब जाके जून में आया है।
So you were, so there was a little bit twist in your story that you were working for the previous company, but
जी,
before your H1B expired, you applied for a transfer to a new employer.
जी सर,
The old company had also applied for an extension. उसको तो आप
जी सर,
इग्नोर कर सकते हैं, उसका मुझे कोई zero benefit, zero loss, no problem at all. Let it go. Okay.
ठीक है,
Now, because you, and I'm assuming your H1B was filed while you still were running in your old H1B period.
करेक्ट,
If that was done, whether the extension is approved, not approved, doesn't really matter because you were in proper legal status when you changed companies.
करेक्ट,
Okay. Acha. Now, if this case is denied,
ट्रांसफ़र वाला, हाँ, हाँ,
G, the next company, if this case is denied, your unlawful presence and being out of status will begin to run from the date of the denial. Not, it won't go back.
अच्छा। जिस दिन डिनाई होता है उस दिन से स्टार्ट होगा, और ये प्रीवियस कंपनी का H1B अप्रूवल उसको कवर नहीं कर सकता, जो कि दिसंबर 2028 तक वैलिड है।
There is a regulation somewhere, and I have to really, either it's a regulation or a policy statement,
जी,
where the government said in this situation, if you join the next company using AC-21 provisions, which allow you to join the next company, and it is denied, if the old company has not revoked your H1B, you can go back and work for them.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Okay.
Because your work for the next company was legal. It's not illegal.
Correct.
It becomes illegal the day they deny the case. And if you want
अच्छा,
to go back and join, that is also legal because they haven't revoked it.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट। ये तो समझ आ गया। सर एक चीज़ ये बताइए, ये 240 दिन का पीरियड इसमें अप्लाई नहीं होता ट्रांसफ़र के केसेस में?
Yeah, from
ठीक,
what I remember, 240 days, there are two different provisions. There is a statute and a regulation for employment-based cases when they file timely extension to continue working for up to 240 days, but that only applies with the same employer.
हाँ।
If you change employers or if you file an amendment with the same employer, 240 days does not apply. You can continue working as long as the case is pending.
सर ये चीज़ ये तो ठीक है, लेकिन ये कब तक चलेगा? मतलब मैं अभी मेरा 240 डेज़ मैं मान के चला था, चलो भाई मैं गलत हूँ, 240 डेज़ अप्लाई हो जाता है, जो कि 19 अगस्त को कंप्लीट होता है 240 डेज़। तो मैं सोचा था 10 जुलाई तक, यानी कि 7 महीने हो गए, आज तक ट्रांसफ़र का अप्रूवल ही नहीं आया। इसको मैं प्रीमियम में कन्वर्ट करूँ या ना करूँ, वो मेरे दिमाग में चल रहा है।
I haven't
और
looked
अगर
at
नहीं
it. आनंद जी, मैंने
हुँ,
इसका
हुँ,
बहुत साल पहले देखा था लॉ, जब शुरू में ये
हुँ,
सिचुएशन आती थी बार बार. This is what
हुँ,
I
हुँ।
remember, that there is a distinction between AC-21 number of days you can continue working, which is forever, and 240 days, which is working with the same employer.
अच्छा,
ठीक है, तो इसको कंफर्म कर लीजिए. आजकल तो you can just go to a large language model and
अच्छा।
just ask for it to give you, just to root it into facts, just say give me the regulation, link to the regulation.
सर तो एक चीज़ बताइए, आपने ऐसे केसेस अभी रिसेंटली या पहले देखे होंगे, तो प्रीमियम में करवाना चाहिए ट्रांसफ़र अगर इतने दिन तक वेट होता है, या नहीं करवाना चाहिए, या ऐसे ही कंटिन्यू रखना
See,
चाहिए? आपके हिसाब
that
से क्या है?
depends. See, that depends. That's a personal decision. For me, peace of mind is more important than $3,000. Okay.
हाँ।
वैसे तो फिर भी बन जाएंगे, लेकिन वो बाद में जो गोलियां खानी पड़ती हैं आदमी को ब्लड प्रेशर की, that is not worth it. Okay. So
जी,
that is a personal decision. One of the things we looked at a day before yesterday was, because government has been flip-flopping, can an individual employee pay for their own um, premium processing if the employer doesn't want to? Okay. तो उसके अंदर भी there's a lot of gray areas, but it appears that Department of Labor is swinging in the direction that if the premium processing is strictly for the benefit of the employee, at the request of the employee, employer has no interest in it, then the employee can pay for premium processing. Please talk to your lawyers
जी,
and
जी।
up to you अगर आप प्रीमियम करना चाहते हो कि नहीं. ठीक है.
बस यही डर लगता था कि आज की डेट में चेंज होता रहते हैं सिचुएशन, जैसे आपने अभी बोला। कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि 240 डेज़ या कुछ और दिन लगा दिया और मैंने उस 19 अगस्त के पहले नहीं किया, तो पता लगा प्रॉब्लम हो गई।
Yeah, I don't have the law off the top of my head. I would have to look at the law, but that's why you have your lawyers. उनको बोलिए एक बार confirm करते हैं. It'll take him 5 minutes.
ठीक है सर। ठीक
ठीक
है
है.
सर।
All the
थैंक यू।
best to you. You're welcome. Pranam. Karthik with an H. Go ahead, please. Karthik ji. Karthik with an H.
Is that me or not
आप
sure?
बिल्कुल साक्षात आप.
Okay, got it, got it. So I am so getting married in so in December, I would say. So
That's one
the
problem I can't get you out of. Sorry.
sorry.
That's one problem I can't get you off.
Okay, but it's a good one. Yep. So my question is that
I'm going to get married यार, मेरी बीवी को deport करा दो.
okay, that's funny. Okay, yeah. So basically, she's in India right now. And so one more thing is that her F1 visa was rejected for like 4 times or something. So obviously I cannot go to India.
Karthik ji, you are on H1?
I'm on H1B right now.
अच्छा ठीक है. तो yeah, H4 पे that doesn't matter because like you must have heard me talk to another gentleman before,
Yeah. Mhm.
that the 214B denials have zero meaning for an H4.
Okay, got it, got it. So, so the real issue I'm facing right now is, of course, I can't go to India because I can't get a slot. So which is forcing me to explore a different option. So one such option is,
But Karthik, one second. Um, although it is within the prerogative of the consulate to say, hey, we won't issue you an H4 until Karthik gets an H4, H1B visa stamp.
Mhm.
Okay. But I don't think they do that. At least that's not the routine. Even if you don't have a visa stamp, she might still be able to get her H4.
Oh, okay, this is news to me.
You can double check with the consulate. Not doesn't hurt to double check this. But there is no law that says you must have a visa before they will give her a visa. You must have an H1B approval. You must be maintaining status, both of which is true. So then visa is purely discretionary with the consulate. They can ask for it, but it's not required by any law.
It's not required by any law. Okay. Okay, got it. So one more question I have is that, I mean, of course, we don't want to lie to the visa officer or or maybe do any sort of shady things, but we also want to explore the B1, B2 route so that we can get married over here. So just want to understand.
So here is the problem. Okay. Um, if you look at the permissible activities on B1, B2, traveling to get married is one of them. Okay. My concern is when you enter the United States at the airport, if you are asked, why are you coming? And if you say, I'm coming to this to see the Statue of Liberty, you're lying because you're coming to get married.
Right,
And that's a big problem. If you say, I'm coming to get married, they could say, turn right back, ma'am, take the next flight back.
right.
Okay, even though it's a permissible activity, ultimately it's up to the CBP at the airport to give or not give the entry. So theoretically possible, practically unpredictable. My only advice is if she's coming to get married and they ask her, why are you coming? She should say honestly and clearly, I am coming to get married, but I am going back.
Got it. And when situations settle down, you want me to go back to India, get it stamped, and bring her with me legally. That's the okay.
That seems to be the smart thing to do.
Okay. Okay. How about if I mean, I'm just trying to explore options over here. I mean, not sure if I'm so I mean, selecting the proper path or not. But what if we file a change of status from B1 B2 to H4? I would say, is that an option?
I'm always reluctant, same problem, because when she enters the country, she'll be telling them implicitly as well as explicitly, I'm just coming for a short trip.
Mm-hmm.
If her intention is to convert to a long-term visa, government can say you lied to us. So it's a risky avenue. I wouldn't go down that road. Okay. So don't
Got
don't
it.
don't convert. People do it. People get away with it. But I think it's a bad idea.
Okay. Okay. Got it. And also one
I'm
more
gonna have you
question.
make the last question, Karthik.
Okay, got it, got it. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I know that so getting the slots is becoming a big headache for everyone these days. So I just want to understand if I can submit an emergency request and go back to India, get married, and come back to the United States. I'm not sure if the visa consulate back in India will have the power to approve based on. I mean, I know that marriage is is a small thing for them, but from an individual standpoint, it is a really serious damn thing, right? So I mean, I just don't want to.
The problem is actually wider than what you just said. I've been practicing law for 36 years. Only time I remember somebody telling me, please take your time, I'm not in a hurry, was one gentleman just recently. And I said, you know what, I'm going to remember your name forever. I have never been told, please take your time. Everybody comes and, can you get my case done like today? Okay. Can you think of anybody who wants to apply for a visa and doesn't think they have an emergency? So emergency petitions are very unlikely to get approved. You can try. I'm not discouraging you, but don't hold your breath while you're doing it. All
Okay,
right.
got it. Done. Cool.
That's
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Ji. Divya Ji, go ahead, Divya Reddy.
Yeah, hello Rajiv.
Hello, hello.
So I changed my status from H1B to B2 last June and applied for a B2 extension in the month of December. And my B2 extension is currently still pending and it has expired on June 10th. And I've also filed for F1 change of status on June 3rd. I was thinking of doing F1 premium processing because my class starts next month, but I haven't received my B2 extension approval yet. So what can I do?
So the problem is, even if you upgrade to premium, government has
Mm-hmm.
what, 30 business days, which is about 40 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
30
Is it not
business days.
15?
I think it's 30 because
Okay.
for some they have 30, for some 15, for some 45. And I
Mm-hmm.
believe the F1 and F2 is in between, which is 30 business days. You can double check. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 30 business days. So what is going to happen is, whether it's 30 or 15, there's no guarantee. By the time you're ready to start classes, you will have an F1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in those cases, what the government does is it sends you an RFE. And the
Yeah.
RFE says, Divya, you want to start school, but the school has already started. So go to your school, get a new I-20 and send it back to us. We will then approve it for that session.
Like defer my application to the next term.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, that is okay with me. I'm just worried if I get an RFE saying what status were you in from past 6, 7 months.
That you will get. They are going to ask you, how
Yeah,
are you
because I
entitled to?
haven't
Yeah, how are you
received
entitled?
approval.
How are you entitled to an F1? You still have a B2 pending. But if we were to extrapolate and draw a parallel from what happens to people on H1B with their B1, B2 pending, whenever they premium the case, they get an RFE on the H1B side and they get an RFE on the B1, B2 side. So we respond to the B1, B2, assure the government that we are entitled to it. They give it to us. We take that and make that a response to the question in the H1B RFE, how are you maintaining status? So if we take that situation, instead of H1B, replace it with F1, if you premium process, maybe they'll do the same thing. They'll send you an RFE in the B1, B2 saying how are you qualified, or how do you deserve a B1, B2? And when you respond to that, they approve it relatively quickly within a few days. And then you take that approval and send it in as a response to the H1B F1 RFE for your case.
Makes sense. So, would you recommend me to go ahead and do the premium processing now, or should I wait and probably defer my application to the next term?
It's a very difficult decision for me to make. Depends on how quickly you want to start school.
I'm ready to start if I get the approval, but I'm also ready to defer if it's gonna take
It's
time.
completely your choice. There is no legal reason for one over the other.
Okay, it's completely okay, right? Even if I defer the application and still wait for my application to get approved.
Yes, ma'am, I think so.
All right, that was my question. Thank you, Rajiv ji.
All the best, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mahmood Al Hassan ji, go ahead. Mahmood, Mahmood Al Hassan.
Just a second, sir. Good morning, good afternoon, sir. Thanks for opportunity giving me to
Sure.
say to something to it. My case is on my perm ETA 9089. My certificate shows that my Bachelor of Fine Arts is 2005 and my master's in 2003. And it was approved. And during my I-140, I got RFP that's my degree is not equivalent to master degree in USA. So they 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 told us to do it again the evaluation. So I'm doing my evaluation from a US good company. So so just saying. So because I already write down in my ETA 9089, my Bachelor of Fine Arts is 2003 and 2005 is my master's. So if I if my evaluation says that my passing year is different than the already which is approved, it will be make problem.
I think I think a minor typo like this may be okay, but it's difficult to say. Okay. The perm process is very unforgiving. You make the slightest of error, it can become a ground of denial. Okay. So
Yeah.
um, this minor typographical error may not be a big deal. Definitely worth
So
submitting.
it's not a typo error. Like on my certificate by the university is written that the examination Bachelor of Fine Art examination of 2003, I passed in 2006. But I write down on my ETA 9089, it's 2003, which was in my certificate. And in my transcript, is showing that my uh, passing year is 2000, due to the some session jam, examination held different years. Like 2000, examination of 2003 is held in 2006, and examination of
So
2005 is held in 2010. Sir.
Memoji, calm down.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Uh, has the government asked you about the date discrepancy?
No, they're asking me to show me
Okay, no,
your
wait. I
education is
understand.
equivalent to.
Sir, answer my questions precisely.
Mhm,
We'll be able to guide you
mhm.
precisely. Okay. When they haven't asked you a question, why do you want to get into it? Okay. Number one.
No, they didn't ask anything.
So don't create problems for yourself. If they haven't asked for it, let it go. Number two, when you do an evaluation, write this down. When you do an evaluation, you tell
Mhm.
the evaluator, I
Mhm.
want an evaluation based upon Edge database, EDGE,
Yeah.
Edge database, which
Mhm.
is maintained by ACRAO, AACRAO.
Yeah, I know that.
Right. So make sure it's an ACRAO Edge evaluation. Other than that, if they have not asked for it, don't bring up unnecessary things.
The officer asking me that, so when I submitted my ION 40, they're saying according to the age arc, because the last evaluator they have described wrongly my evaluation. That's why they have a question. That's your education need to.
Mr. Hassan,
Yes, sir.
not an issue.
Okay.
Because if the evaluation was insufficient, that's a
Mhm.
different problem than the dates being problematic. Don't don't create don't confuse the two issues. They are simply saying this evaluation is not good enough. Bring us a better evaluation.
Okay. And the second question, sir, due to avoiding like consular processing, I'm in here with my family, my kids born here, and I have some good things like I'm donating plasma to the American Red Cross like long time, like more than 1 years. So
Mhm.
is there any way so I can add this for any avoiding consular process back to the country?
Whenever, whenever I deal with the government, my approach is I don't answer a question that is not asked. Okay.
Okay.
So
Sure.
until they ask, don't bring it up, just file it. So far, all 485s are getting approved. Somebody pointed out to me one
Mm.
485 that got denied, but there that lady had been working without authorization for 5 years. Of course, it was going to get denied. So I would say don't answer the question that is not asked. And that is
Mm.
true for both your 485 and for your evaluation. Submit what they ask for. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you
All the
so much,
best.
sir.
All the best, sir. Srikarji, go ahead. Srikar.
Hi, Rajiv ji.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. So my case is like my consular H1B was approved last year. So this year, July, my STEM OPT is coming to an end. So I am filing for change of status, but my employer is getting like he has denied. He's not
So
filing like
hold on, Srikarji. Which year were you approved?
last year, 2025 June.
So your employer doesn't want to do an evaluation?
Evaluation for like for the change of status.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck in the old case. Your employer doesn't want to do a change of status?
He wants to do, but he is demanding like money to do the change of status, and I have
Okay,
paid for the H1
hold on.
also.
What you paid, that is illegal, right? So if you pay for the H1B, that is illegal. It's
Okay,
illegal for you to pay it. It's even more illegal for them to receive
okay, okay.
it. Okay. Uh, I I find that very problematic. As a
Mm-hmm.
lawyer, I can only tell you that you have here a poisonous tree, and if
Mm,
you, no matter how many branches it comes up with, no matter what you do, the
mm-hmm.
tree is poisoned already.
Okay,
That
okay.
H1B was improperly filed, and if
Mm-hmm.
this guy is asking you even more money, I have a problem with that.
No, like the thing is, I have asked him to whether I'll transfer to different company. I'll move my job also, but he's not giving me my I-797B. He's denying. Yeah,
So
that is.
let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
If you brought to me an I-797 and you
Mm-hmm.
said I paid for it, I, as a lawyer, would not be able to file a case for you
Okay,
because
okay.
that is illegal.
Yeah, yeah. No, I would like to transfer to different company. I have my receipt number only.
Okay, have you heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I said if you bring to me and say file a transfer, I won't do it because it's illegal.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
So you need to basically make up your mind. Do you want to perpetuate the illegality or you want to just walk away from this nonsense and look at other options?
That option I don't have, right, Rajiv ji, because my STEM OPT is getting in on July 23rd this month, and I have my consular H1B approved.
You can roll over your if you want to study more, go into a PhD or something like that. But going forward with that H1B is a really bad idea in my mind.
Yeah, they're willing to file, but they're asking me to pay like hell lot of money.
Okay,
That's it.
I have already told you, and you keep going one layer over what I said.
Mm.
I'm still at the basic layer. That H1B approval is illegal. It should not be used.
Okay, like it's not been used. Okay,
Yes, you
okay,
got the approval. It has been used. Technically, you have already committed fraud.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
So, just please, everybody here, don't do anything illegal. It never goes away. It becomes a problem years after also. So please, don't, any employer who wants you to pay for anything related to an H1B, it's most likely illegal. All right.
Okay.
All the best. So
Thank
go
you.
back to school if you want to and apply for an H1B again through the lottery. All right.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
All the best. Atarji, go ahead, Atar.
Hi, Rajivji. Thank you so much for
All right.
questions.
Is your
Uh,
name Atar as in perfume? Is that what?
Sorry. Actually, it's it's wrong. ATTAR.
What is the difference?
It's surname basically, not
Oh,
perfume.
surname. Okay, got it.
Not meant for
I have
perfume.
not heard
I
that
don't
name.
want to reveal. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you don't have to. It's actually a good idea to use even pseudonyms. I would rather
uh,
see Smiths
no.
and Jones than the real names. Go ahead.
So actually, I'm expecting my job termination soon in this month, and
H1B, Atarji?
I
H1?
am H1B, and my wife is also H1B here. So, what you suggest is the best path, like filing H4 right now? I should start filing,
Because
or just
H4 is certainly the more attractive option because it is almost never denied.
okay?
Okay. B1 can be denied, F1 can be denied. H4 almost never. The only problem with the H4 is life cycle of the H4 is pretty long. So it could be 8, 10 months, but then so is the B1. Okay. So
Yeah,
therefore, if you
yeah.
ask me, I would say H4.
Okay, when you say life cycle, you mean it
Uh,
takes that much of
Time.
time for
What
approval?
are you a computer person, technology person?
Um, I am basically right now academia, so and a postdoctoral fellow right now working in
What is your field though, Atarji?
biological
Ah,
sciences.
so that's why you don't know life cycle, because life cycle is a very common term used in software development.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
coming from life, but
yeah. You can think of fruit fly's life cycle.
yeah. So quick follow up. Thank you so much.
Biology का best example fruit fly.
Yeah. So, is it I have to start file it right now because I know there is uncertainty, or I should wait for the removal of I mean termination kind of.
देखो, Atarji, if the earlier you file, the better off you are because you are that much ahead of the game. And if
Mhm.
you don't need it, you can always withdraw it.
Okay, super. That sounds good. And it's completely legal after I file. It is my stay is considered legal. That's just I wanted to. There
Yeah,
is
so
no
far
change.
that is how it is. I
Okay.
mean, government has tried to change that. They
Mm.
started sending deportation notices to people whose old status expired, but they had timely filed another status. But they finally backed off, realizing that was not a fight they were going to win.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you so much, Rajiv ji.
You're
Again,
welcome. All the best.
thank you.
You're welcome. Simranjeet ji, go ahead, Simranjeet.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਹੈ
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਸਰ ਮੈਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ
ਮੌਜਾਂ ਹੀ ਮੌਜਾਂ ਨੇ ਜੀ
ਹਾਂਜੀ sir, first of all, I just want to say thank you. This is the second time I'm joining your call.
ਅੱਛਾ
Uh,
ਮੇਰੇ ਅਕਸਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਟਾਈਮ ਕਾਲ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਡਰ ਹੀ ਲੱਗਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਡਾਂਟਣ ਲਈ ਕਾਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਹ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰ ਛੱਡਿਆ ਉਹ ਖਰਾਬ ਕਰ ਛੱਡਿਆ ਮੇਰਾ
no, sir. No, sir. Hanji. Sir, I had previously explained my situation that my fiance is in like US on H1B, and we will be applying for H4 soon, like whenever we
ਮੈਮ
get the
are you in the
appointment.
United States are you in India
No, no, no. I am in India. He's in US. He's
ਅੱਛਾ
got his H1B approved. So we will be applying for H4 probably like in next year.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
So and I also had two visa rejections. One last year, like for B1, B2, and one in this May F1.
ਅੱਛਾ
So now the question is like, sir, I asked this last time also, but I didn't get much clarity. So, like, is it better to apply for H4 to F1 change of status in US and
Mhm.
then come
Yeah,
to
that's
India for STEM?
end of story right there yes
Okay.
because Simranjit once you have received a 214B denial
Anji.
actually you've received it twice once on
Yeah.
P1 and once on F1. It's very
Mm-hmm.
difficult to get an F1, but H4, the 214B denial doesn't impact the H4.
Anji.
And
So, sir, yes,
remember, on H4, you enter today, you can start studying tomorrow if you want.
right,
And
right.
then after a semester, you can apply for a change of status. You can apply even earlier, but I prefer to
Okay.
do it after one semester.
Okay, sir. So, मतलब ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए that I come to India and then apply for F1 from here again, like without that change of status thing. Okay.
I think it's a very long shot, ma'am.
Okay. Sir, फिर उसमें 214 भी denial के chances नहीं होंगे? Like if I basically do the change of
मैं
status.
बता दिया था आपको कि 214B has no application to H4. It
No,
also
no.
has no application to H4 to F1 conversion.
Oh, okay. Then that's
Another
great.
another thing you didn't notice is what I told you was you
Anji,
enter on H4, you start studying tomorrow. Okay.
Anji,
And then you apply for change of status to F1 next semester.
Anji.
Even if they don't approve the F1, you can continue going to school on H4.
Right. But then, like, if they ask why do you want to change your status to F1, you can already do your masters or whatever you are
Okay, because I
studying.
want OPT and
Yeah,
out
we
by
can
law.
say that out
Absolutely,
loud.
it's the
Okay.
truth.
Okay. Okay, sir.
See,
So, मतलब फिर F1 का कुछ वो नहीं होता, मतलब denial नहीं होगा if I will be doing the
oh,
change of
I
status.
can't promise you that, but I can tell you that
Uh-huh.
that's a good case to file.
Okay.
Just like it's a bad case to apply for 214B, after
Mm-hmm.
214B apply for another F1 visa. It's a
Mm-hmm.
relatively good case when you apply from H4 to F1.
Okay, sir. और सर मेरे को एक चीज़ और पूछनी थी
Last
मेरे
question.
Yes, last question. मेरे जो अभी current company है, so I've been working here for 1 year. So they like basically want to send me to US for we have a session over there, and I have been working with the US team from past like 1 year. So
Firozi,
should I go for?
are you a technical person or a managerial person?
I am a technical person, sir, software engineer, but
Any
all of my
chance
team is
any chance they can promote you to be a managerial person?
not right now because I don't have much work experience to become a manager.
So yeah, if they get you an L1B,
Mhm.
that's just as good.
Okay. Then I guess I'll have to wait 1 more year for that.
But that would be
I
very good
yeah.
because it opens the door to EB1C green card, and
Mhm.
your husband would then be forever in your debt.
Okay, sir. Yeah, it
ਜਦੋਂ
covers most of
ਜ-
my questions.
ਜਦੋਂ ਜੰਗ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਤੀ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ਵਰ ਨਾਲ ਪੂਰਾ ਰੋਪ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਗ੍ਰੀਨ ਕਾਰਡ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਸੀ
हाँ जी सर
ठीक
हाँ जी थैंक यू
oh,
सर
you're welcome.
हाँ
Payal ji, go ahead. Payal.
Hi, Rajiv, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, please.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, ma'am.
Hi. So I have been working on a J1 research scholar visa at Boston University,
You were
and this
writing to
year,
me, you wrote to me either
yes,
an email or LinkedIn, right?
yes, yes, both, yes.
Payal ji, was your J1 subject to home residency requirement?
No, not anymore.
Okay.
It was, but not anymore.
Skills list, but you must have been on the skills list and then they eliminated the skills list.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
right.
So you were on J1, and how many years were you on J1?
This is my fourth year.
Fourth year on J1. Okay. You want to convert from J1 to F1.
Yes,
Okay. What was your J1 entry on as a scholar, research scholar?
research scholar,
What were you researching, ma'am?
biomedical sciences.
Biomedical sciences. And what do you want to study? Do you want to go into a PhD program?
Yes, yes. So I have been admitted to, like, I got acceptance from the University of Pittsburgh Human Genetics PhD program.
Okay. All right. I understand your situation. Now tell me, what are your questions?
So I could not secure a visa slot in India, so I applied for COS from here. And I applied with all the documents, and now I received an RFE where like USCIS, basically they want more proof of my residence approved, like residence in India, so that it could mean that I won't be staying here after completion of my course of
Payalji,
study.
they have those routine 7, 8 points they ask everybody.
Okay,
Prove your ties to India. Okay.
okay,
The
okay. So my
good news
yes,
is most of these cases are getting approved. Okay.
okay,
But make sure you tell them the whole story. Don't just do the chat GPT thing with 3 paragraphs and looks like a truncated token output. Don't do that. Tell them your story,
okay,
who I am,
okay,
why I came to the US, what was my
uh-huh,
original plan, why did I decide to go do PhD, who do I
uh-huh,
have at home that I need to return to, are my parents still keeping my residence for me? In some cases,
uh-huh.
I've even given pictures of my bedroom, saying, look, my parents are still maintaining my bedroom right here.
Okay. So my question is, I'm married. So when they ask for my residence abroad, should I give my father's address or my in-laws address?
You should be absolutely honest. If your husband is in the United States, naturally your
Yes.
matrimonial home is in the United States. You can
Yes.
tell them that I am married, my home is with my husband, he's here, but I'm not going to break the law. That is your strongest defense. I'm not going to break the law just to stay in
Mm-hmm.
the United States, because if I wanted to stay in the United States, he's on H1, ma'am.
No, he's right now on F1.
Okay. So, but has he applied for has he finished his degree?
No, no, not yet.
Okay. Back to what we were saying. So that's exactly what you would say, that my husband is also a student,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to become a student as well, because this is the reason I want to be a student, and explain it.
Okay.
The good thing about you is there's a continuity of your academic interest.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't like you went first to the industry, then you want to come back to school.
Mm-hmm.
You have been in the academia for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
I would bring that out and tell them I'm an academician at heart. बड़ी होके मैं क्या बनूंगी वो बता देना.
Okay. So like, should I give my father's address, like my maiden
I,
home, or my
I
in-laws
think I
address?
think I think that is a false argument because you're not going to live with your father. You're going to live with your husband.
So like, how should I prove my?
I just told you that my husband is here. Even he's a student. We don't have a permanent home in the United States.
Yeah, but how should I prove my residence in India?
भाई residence in India तो आप कर ही नहीं सकते prove because your husband is in the United States. You can do
Yeah.
this if you want. Listen to me. You can
Okay.
do this if you want. You can state that my matrimonial home is in the United States for now, but even my husband is on a student visa. However, if you wanted me to explain to you about my residence in India,
Mm-hmm.
we both have homes in India. My husband has his, but I'm mentioning to you my home, which is my mom and dad's home. They would always welcome us back if we went back. That's a much weaker argument. यार सीधी सीधी बात करो मतलब it's not like you have to create cases. Be honest, whatever is the truth. नहीं मिलता तो ना मिले, लेकिन at least you should not be putting anything um, untrue on the record.
Okay. Okay. So I have one more question. So like in the list of
Last question, Payalji. Go ahead.
yes, of course. So in the list, the evidence I can show about my residence in India, they wrote like letter from government authorities on official letterhead with government seal listing your foreign residence. What this should be like? What agencies?
I have never given one. Now, what I do is I give them the Aadhaar card, I give them PAN card, I give them maybe even copies of current mail to my parents on that address. I might
Okay.
give them um, utility bills,
Okay.
that we've been paying electricity, gas, whatever, you know.
Okay.
So
So
there is
can I
no,
skip it and
yeah,
produce?
if it is not possible to get it, you
Mhm.
can state so. You can say there's no such government authority that can give these kind of letters.
Okay.
It might be
Okay.
true for South Korea, Taiwan, some places you can get letters like that.
Right.
All right.
Right. All
All
right.
the
Thank
best.
you so much.
You're welcome, ji. Radhika ji, go ahead. Radhika ji. Radhika. All right. Teja ji, go ahead, Teja. All right. Pratiksha ji.
Hi, Rajiv ji. Grateful for your guidance. Thank you so much.
Pratiksha, what is this?
DP, like the profile picture.
Yeah.
I think it's default from my Gmail account. I don't know.
बहुत बढ़िया.
Thank you.
What can I help you with, Pratiksha ji?
So I think we spoke on LinkedIn a couple of times, but just want to have a clear picture on this. It's a basic case. Like my perm is in progress,
Okay.
and my H1B like 797 ends in March 2027. So I'm not quite sure how that goes. Plus on
Okay,
the side, I'm
1 second. Was your perm filed this year?
no, I mean, the PWD was approved in December last year.
No.
They're still filing my perm. It'll be likely in October. That's what they said.
What? That's a long time. Okay.
Yeah, so they actually started process in 2024. That's another reason why I want to switch my company.
Okay,
One
hold
of
on.
the reasons.
Hold on. Let me focus back on your situation. They are filing your perm in October of 2026.
Right.
Your current 6 years are getting over in 2027.
I don't think it's 6 years because I only completed 1 year on my first 797.
Okay.
And this is my second 797, which
Okay,
is 3 years.
then there is no issue at all
Uh,
because you'll keep getting your H1B extension and the perm will keep going.
right, but I'm trying to switch right now. There are a couple of situations why I want to switch.
I think it's okay. Look, you will lose the priority date or not the priority because that's never established. You
Right.
will lose whatever time you have spent in the green card process,
Mhm.
but it's perfectly okay to do so if you so wish.
Got it. Because I also got some denials from other company interviews saying I have less time left on my H1B.
No, you have 5 years left, right? So that's more than enough time.
I think 4 years are done, so just 2 years
Y- Well, you said that you'd only used 1 year.
on first 797 with another like prior employer. This is my second employer.
Total, how many years of H1B have you utilized?
3.5 years.
So you have 2.5 years. There's still enough time, but whoever hires you would have to move quickly.
Okay.
All right.
Got it. Yep.
All the best.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Radhika ji? Radhika?
Hello, sir. Thank you for
Hello, ma'am.
taking these calls.
How are you?
Sorry.
Were you making a
Yeah,
call?
yeah, I couldn't hear the voice correctly.
Thought maybe tea
Sorry.
time again. Tell me.
All right, sir. So I wanted to ask, I had applied for a B2, and in I just recently saw that in my
Ma'am, 1 second.
I-539.
Ma'am, 1 second. Are you
Yes.
H1B to B2? Is that kind of the...
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
keep going. All right.
H1B to B2 and like I'm coming close towards the 6 months of B2
Ji.
pending state, and the lawyer did not mention any end date as such. So should I definitely consider the 180 days and apply
Yes.
for? So I do have an I-20.
No, you should
So
definitely consider 180 days as your end of the stay. So you need to
okay,
do something about it. Either leave the US, apply for another status, or a B2 extension, whatever makes sense to your lawyers.
okay. And I have 3 years pending on my H1. What would be the cleanest path to move out of the country and come back if if I get hired again?
Well, if Trump is still alive and $100,000 are still alive, there is no
Hmm.
elegant way to do this.
Okay,
Okay. If a company wants you $100,000 worth, then you could leave tomorrow and come back whenever you have a job and get an H1B visa stamp because even the visa stamping takes a long time. So there are so
correct.
many moving parts, and each part is delaying the process in one way or another, that the only thing that makes sense is to try to change status within the United States.
Makes sense. And would you be taking the F1 and B2 extension
Yeah,
cases?
yeah, we had stopped
Okay.
taking during May, June because we were so busy with the H1
Hmm.
filings. But now
Of course.
you can just drop me an email to help@immigration.com.
Okay. Makes
That's
sense.
my personal email. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All the best.
Thank you.
Teja ji, go ahead, Teja. All right. Samir ji. Samir. Okay. RT as in retweet. RT. क्या हो क्या रहा भाई? Anju ji. Oh, Samir
Hello,
said something.
am I audible?
Ji, Anju, 1 second. Yeah,
Yeah.
Samir, you're not able to talk? What happened? Can I text? Yeah, you can text. Let me talk with Anju ji in the meantime. Anju ji, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Hello, Rajiv ji. So thank you for these calls. So my question is, so I'm currently in Canada. So I hold Canadian PR and have been working remotely from Canada since 3 years for my current employer on H1B. And I frequently travel to US. I frequently traveled to US in these 3 years. So right now, like I've switched my employer. And I have to switch my employer. My new employer will start my background verification, LCF filing, and H1B transfer process. So do I need to be physically present in the US during any of these steps? And of
Sure.
course, like I also
So,
need to be physically present in US for my joining on a start date.
okay.
So what's the recommended time for me to enter
Anju,
US here?
Anju ji, let me get in a word. So, when the H1B transfer is filed, you should be in the United States. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Before traveling out, discuss with your lawyers what makes sense because otherwise you could get stuck with 100,000. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Right now I am in Canada.
Yeah,
So you're suggesting I should
you should be
like
in the
once
US. Yeah.
I should
When
travel to US and then start any of the process.
no,
Okay.
uh, when you negotiate a job, you don't have to be in the US. When you actually get a job offer, you don't have to be in the US. When
Okay.
you file the LCA, get the LCA approved, you don't have to be in the US.
Okay.
But when they are ready to file your package with the H1B, you should be
Mm-hmm.
in the US.
I got you. So I should travel before petition has been
Stay
filed
for
by.
5 days, 6, 7 days, make sure the package is delivered and received. Then have a
Okay.
conversation with your lawyers about um, going back to Canada if that's what you need to do. And that should
Mm-hmm.
be acceptable because it's an extension, it's not a change of status. So you should be able
Yes.
to travel. All right.
And there won't be any issue in my H1B approval, right? As
Who
I
can
stayed
tell
in
you
here.
that?
Okay.
Who can predict that? Nobody can.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, that's what my that's it. Yeah.
All the
No.
best, Gigi.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Let's see. I don't like to read texts. That's a Purva. Okay, nobody's texted. All right. So let's go back to Teja. Are you back, Teja ji? Samir ji, you're not able to talk? Samir? All right. Arti, go ahead, please. Arti. Okay, no Arti. Anju ji is already done. Sai ji, go ahead. No, Vamsi, sorry. Vamsi first. Vamsi ji, go ahead.
Hi, Namaskar Rajiv ji.
Namaskar.
So, talking about my case, so I had H1 since 2023, and last year I got my 140 approved.
Okay.
And last December I also got laid off. So in end of January I had applied for B2,
Okay.
and in next 2 weeks or like say 15, 20, up to 20 days I have time for the 6 months or like the 180 day. So I was just wondering, like, what's the best bet here? Would you recommend to do B2 extension or say go to F1 and probably if I find a job, then start either day one CPT or convert on H1?
So, first of all, how long have you had your H1B, you said?
For 2023 to 25 December. So it was like 2 year, 3 months.
Okay. And then did you convert to F1?
No, I had converted to B2 in end of January.
January 2025.
6 this year.
And when did you apply for that conversion?
January. So still it's under
So,
processing. I did.
okay, so it's still processing.
Yeah, yeah.
So your 6 months would have been over in June, right?
No, by end of this month. So I had applied on Jan 30th. So yeah, it ends on July 28th as 180th day.
So the question is, should I do an extension or should I go back to school? What are the job prospects looking like?
So right now I have like a few interviews lined up, but at least I think the logistics and everything, even if everything goes well, say it will take at least 1 month from now, at least. That's the bare minimum. So
So because this situation is so unpredictable,
yeah.
no matter what I tell you, it could be wrong.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to try to tell you what I think logically makes sense.
Okay.
Logically, it makes sense to apply for a change of status to B1.
B1. Okay.
Ask for another 6 months.
Okay.
And the way I would do it is, when you filed the B2, did you tell them you were going to look for a job?
Yes, I had mentioned that and I had mentioned about travel because I
So
had
that's very
mentioned,
important. Mentioning a job is very important
yeah,
because you can then provide details of your efforts. How many applications did you send out?
yeah,
To whom did you apply? How many interviews you attended? How did
okay,
those interviews go?
yeah,
What are your current plans? How many other jobs are you applying
line
for?
up. Okay,
So
yeah,
if you give all these details, I think it makes a better case for a B1. I'm not sure you'll get it, but
got
it
it.
makes a better B1 than an F1.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. So, do you think so that is better route instead
Yes,
of either B2 extinction or
if you
F1?
were if you were our client, that's exactly what I would tell you.
Sorry, fine. Okay, okay, got it.
But I have no way of knowing if I'm right because whatever I tell you could be wrong.
Got it. Yeah, yeah.
So far, actually, all our cases have worked out, every single one of them. But that doesn't mean it'll continue to be so.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So if I have to like put a bridge application on B2 to B1, so can I like come across your firm like
Yeah,
do that like
you
help?
can send an email to me to
Okay.
help@immigration.com. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we can take new cases. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure.
All the best, Ji.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rajiv ji.
You're welcome.
Yep. Thank you.
Uh, Teja Ji, are you back? Teja? All right, let me see if Samir has posted something. Oh, sorry. Miss Valentine said you can't understand my language. I hope you're still here. That doesn't matter. We all speak English. Uh, don't know it. I guess they have dropped out. All right. My I-140 has not, that's Samir. My I-140 has not, I guess, been applied yet. My wife and I plan to separate. Does I-140 have any issues? Not at all. So if you separate or divorce and it's your I-140, there is zero problem, no issue at all. All right. Tejaji, are you there? Okay. I think we just RT. Did we finish with you or RT? RT as in retweet. I think we finished. Saiji,
Hello, Sajid. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Go ahead,
Thank
please.
you so much for taking me in.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sajid, just a quick thing. So, I have my H1B approved last November, and that is from F1 to H1. And then, in the month of May, like I already got the approval, I-797, everything with me. But in the month of May, when I started looking for the H1B visa slots, that is when I was actually looking at the document, and I found that there is one extra letter that appeared on my final approval. One extra R on my on my in my name.
Is
So
that
yeah,
an H1B approval, Saiji?
yes, H1B approval, I-797B approval,
Okay. Was your H1B filed premium or non-premium?
non-premium regular.
Yeah. Was the error made by your lawyers, you, or was it
E-
made
e-
by the government?
So exactly. So initially, I reached out to my lawyers, and they said that they are gonna raise a typographical error request on my behalf to the
Right.
USCIS. But later, I went through the H1B petition as well, which is like a 90 or 100 pages document, and I've
Mhm.
seen that the first place where my name was mentioned, it has an extra R, but the later places wherever it is, and even within my original documents, everything it is perfect. Like there is no extra R in it. It's just that one place where there is an extra
Yeah.
R. I think that is where they have raised, like the USCIS might have picked it up.
Yeah.
And then just to give you a better, like I constantly went back to my lawyers, and they were like, it should be fine. You can just book a slot with it and then go and then explain it with the border or even with the consulate when you once you have your appointment. But I'm not sure what exactly to do.
Okay. When is your extension due, Saiji?
It's in the month of October 2028.
Plenty of time still. Okay.
Exactly. It's not even been an year. So I'm pressing my H, like I don't know if these are the right options or not, but I've explored multiple options where one of them seemed reasonable, which is like an H1B amendment from the lawyer's end.
Yeah.
But
They should they
uh,
should they should file for an amendment and request the government to issue the approval notice in the name with one less R.
okay.
Okay.
And
Now the
Jake,
thing is, if you had
mhm,
filed this case premium processing, because you have access to real life human beings, usually you
mhm.
can get it corrected with just an email.
Okay. Because they filed a typographic error, and when my lawyer again reached out to them after 4 or 5 weeks, they said that when the case is again being reviewed, that is when the officer actually takes a decision of whether to remove that extra hour or not. That is what they said. They'll look at that piece when it is reviewed.
When it is a mistake made by us, they usually
Mm-hmm.
don't correct it that easily.
Okay. And is that a big issue if we go proceed
Again,
with
I
that?
cannot predict.
Oh, no, I agree. Okay. Okay. So the best option would be to go ahead with the, like, press on the lawyers and tell them to file a H1B amendment.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Another thing you can do, Saiji,
Yes,
you can
please, sir.
talk to your employer,
Mm-hmm.
see if they can talk with their congressman's office.
Okay.
Because there is really no legal reason why the government can't correct a model, a minor error.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know, especially when in your package, everywhere else the name was correct.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
If government were proceeding reasonably, they should have sent an RFE saying, you have 2 hours in your name and then you have 1 hour. What do you want? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they just went ahead and approved with 2 hours. They are as much
Yes.
to blame as you are. Okay. So contact your congressman's, have your employer contact their congressman's office because technically it's their case, not your case, right?
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Yeah, they might be able to get it worked out for you.
Okay. Okay. Or else even H1B amendment is also a good option, right? Like that should serve like that should be a solution for me.
It is a solution. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, Sergi.
You're welcome. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Venkat ji, go ahead, Venkat.
Rajiv, thank you. Thanks a lot for speaking with me.
My pleasure, sir.
So I did reach out to you over email as well. So I want to get your opinion on when my H1B 60-day grace period starts actually. So I was notified of my layoff on May 20, and I stopped actively working from that day, as in like the access was cut on that day. However, I remained employed and I'm still on payroll until July 2026,
Are you
which is like the
getting your
official.
are you getting your full pay or are you getting um, some kind of reduced pay?
And I'm getting a full pay, but only thing is like I'm the note in the pay slip. There is a line item called notice pay instead of salary or total hours worked because that used to be the case back before the layoffs. But after that, I'm getting notice pay as
So
the
let
keyword.
me let me tell you what I think. Am I right? I
Mm-hmm,
don't know, but that is the way I see it.
mm-hmm,
If I were to plan defensively, I
mm-hmm.
would say the day I stopped working is the day one of my 60 days.
Okay. Mm-hmm,
Okay. But let's say I ignored that day and somehow a month went by, and now I have to be a little offensive and say, well,
mm-hmm,
I was getting paid all this way, all this time. How does it
mm-hmm,
matter what the paycheck says? It's full
mm-hmm,
pay,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
So I think there is some validity to that argument, but I would
Okay.
rather not make it. I would rather
Mm-hmm,
be defensive and do it right. And so if you have time, file for a B1, B2 or F1, whatever you want to do, or an H4,
mm-hmm.
within the 60-day grace period, counting it from the day you stopped working.
Okay, but another point which I want to make is like in my termination letter, it says that the intended termination date is July 22. So can that be used, and how strong or defensible is the July 22 position if
See,
USC has later questions in that case?
and anything less than the perfect defense is less than perfect defense. Perfect
Okay.
defense is 60 days begins the day I stopped working.
Mm-hmm.
And really, there's no reason for us not to consider that to be the date best for us.
Mm-hmm.
What's a few months gonna add to you? I mean, ultimately you have to make a decision to convert to another status or do something about it, right? So
Okay.
I am hesitant to advise people to be aggressive in this.
Okay. So in that case, like you are advising me to take the B1 B2 route and file before the 60 days.
Whatever you plan to do it assuming that 60 days began on the day you stopped working.
Okay.
All right.
And in case I'm not able to do it before the 60-day period, like can from a risk management perspective, would you advise me to can
100,000,
I
100,000, 100,000, 100,000. That's the problem.
that is if I go outside the US, right? And if I decide to come back.
If government says you're out of status, here is your H1B, go and get a visa stamp. You are outside the US.
Okay, that makes sense. Got it. And with respect to the B1, B2, can I reach out to you separately and try and
Yeah,
see
yeah, of
what that
course.
can be done?
Drop me an email. Like I said, we should be able to handle it. All right.
Okay.
All the
Thank you.
best, Venkaji. Take care.
Thanks a
Bye-bye.
lot. Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Sachin Velayudan. Sachin ji, go ahead.
Hello, Rajiv ji. Thank you for doing this.
I used to
I
have a
have raised.
lawyer colleague, last name Velayudan. Are there lots of Velayudans in Kerala?
Yeah, there are more Velayudans in Tamil Nadu also.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah. It's a common name in Tamil Nadu as well.
I see. Sachin ji, how can I help you?
Yeah, I have sent you a LinkedIn message as well, but like I'll brief you my situation here. So
Okay.
I am currently in the F1 status, and I will start my OPT in August first week, and my F1 visa stamp expires in December first week, like December 9 exactly, and my grad.
Sachin ji, talk to me about your history of education in the United States. What have you done?
Oh, so I have done a PhD from 2022, and like I'm just finishing. Like I have finished my PhD, but my graduation ceremony will happen in December 12. So my fiance is currently doing her masters in Germany, and she has a valid B1 B2 visa, and she is planning to visit US in December to attend my graduation, and we are considering getting married during that trip. So after the wedding, like she will return to Germany because she has like one more year left to finish her masters. So like my question is like since she is entering the US by having a mind to like get married here, so what issues could come up at CBP? That's first question. And later, like in future, if I get H1B, like we may apply for H4 also for her. So will entering in B1 B2 and getting married here like will create a problem there? So
I've discussed this issue twice already today. The
mhm.
problem when you enter the United States, you have a B1, B2.
Yes.
If the officer at the airport, CBP officer asks her, says, ma'am, why are you coming? What is the purpose of your trip?
Mhm.
If she says, I'm coming to attend my fiance's graduation ceremony, that's
Mhm.
not true. She's coming to get married. Out of all the things she could do in the US, marriage is the most important.
Yeah.
So to say, and it's kind of putting lipstick on a pig. Try to
Mhm.
disguise the real intentions. It's not a good idea. Okay.
All
But
right.
the question is, if she reveals her true intentions, is she going to be allowed entry in the United States? Or are they going
Mhm.
to say, sorry, ma'am, go back to Germany?
Okay.
Look, I think, do you have you have a visa stamp on your passport? No, your visa is expiring, right? When is that expiring?
December.
Maybe you can go to Germany and get married and come back.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
All right.
That might be the better thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Rather than like she
Right.
coming here in B1 B2 and getting married here.
Right. And then she can come and visit for your on her B1, B2 for your graduation ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you
Mm-hmm.
coming, ma'am? I'm coming to attend my husband's graduation ceremony.
All right.
And I am going back. Here is my job. Here is my ongoing commitment with them. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
staying here. I'm going back.
All right. All right. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
All
That
best,
does make.
Sachin ji.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Dharamjit ji, go ahead, please. Dharamjit ji.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਰਾਜੀਵ ਜੀ had to
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਰ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਹੈ ਠੀਕ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਜੀ thanks to you you helped me with all my applications so far and that's been a blessing
that's our job ਹੋਰ ਦੱਸੋ ਕੀ ਹਾਲ ਚਾਲ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ
uh, so Rajiv ji the 4 out of the 5 years are done of the green card and we are into the last print of the so the question was what should be some of the things that can be done ahead of time to make sure it continues to be a smooth process.
ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਐਸੀ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗੀ ਜੀ ਫਿਕਰ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੀ one of the things that Trump administration did was about 6 months back they said well look citizenship is not your right just like they are doing for adjustment of status now citizenship is not your right you have to deserve US citizenship okay and then they gave some ideas about how you can show that you deserve citizenship. How well have you assimilated in the United States? What are you doing for the benefit of the United States? So they gave all these ideas, but I have never had that question so far. Okay. You want to do something? I don't know, do some volunteer activities, um, become a good guy, Taramjiji. That's what you got to do.
Okay.
That's
And any sort of uh, ahead of the time again, Jidam, like for example, you've not bought a house yet, and
I don't
is
think
that
that's
important? Are some of these surrounding indicators important or not?
I don't think so, Taramjiji, because you've actually been living in the United States, right?
And right.
My dad used to say that fools buy houses and wise men live in them.
Right. That is true. I concur with that philosophy. Okay. Okay.
So,
Just an associated question. We are three of us, daughter, wife, and myself. So,
I remember your daughter's case also, Hanji.
Ajit sir, can we go for this process independently or we have to go together?
There is no requirement that you go together.
Okay. And is it wise to go next year or should we wait for another year or two till?
I just want you to do one thing.
Ajit.
Don't apply within the 90 days before the fifth year.
Okay.
Apply after 5 years are over, 1 day or 2 days over 5 years.
Okay.
There's a reason for that, because if there is any objection they have against your green card, if you apply before 5 years, they can send you a notice of revocation. Just one piece of paper. If you apply after 5 years, they have to take you to immigration court if they want to take away your green card.
Okay.
So maybe a minor thing, and it
right.
Knowing your history, I don't think it's a big deal. But why not take every advantage and every
Absolutely.
possible precaution that you can, right?
Right. And we'll be taking your guidance against for that process as and
You
when
need a
it's due.
lawyer for that, Tamjiji. What I recommend is that you go ahead and apply for naturalization. If there is a problem, you can
Ajit.
reach out to us.
ठीक है. Understood, Rajiv.
I think it's a little bit of a waste of money.
Okay. I hear you. Right. Thank you so much.
You're
Appreciate your
welcome. All the
inputs.
best. Great hearing from you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye. Dhruti ji, go ahead, please. Dhruti. ध्रुति
हेलो राजीव जी, कैन यू हियर मी?
आपका तो नाम ही बड़ा कठिन है, लोग कैसे लेते हैं?
ये तो थोड़ा ही बताया है, फुल नाम तो बताया नहीं।
ध्रुतेश्वरी?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, ध्रुति बेन। मे बी दैट्स इजियर।
हाँ जी,
हाँ तो अच्छा, तो माय केस इज pretty straightforward. So my priority date was the current. So I filed my I-485 with previous employer. Now they're not processing any of those until like the new quota opens up, right?
Ma'am, actually, hold on. Your voice is very fuzzy and breaking up.
Okay.
Can you get closer to the microphone?
Sure, sure. Am I audible now?
You're kind of audible, but let's see how well I can understand you. So your employer helped you apply for a 485.
485, correct. And
Are
my
you currently working for that company or no?
Right, no. So I have a new employer that I'm working for.
Okay.
So वहाँ पे I have completed 90 days. I was thinking like, am I eligible for AC-21 if my case was not picked up in the new quota?
Yeah, see, AC-21 works a little differently. It's irrelevant whether your 485 is close to approval or not. This is what AC-21 says. Number one, your I-140 is approved.
Right.
That's approved.
Right, yeah.
Number two, your 485 has been pending 180 days. Okay. Has it been pending 180 days?
No.
So until you reach the 180-day mark, you are not entitled to AC-21.
Got it.
Okay.
Beyond 180 days, I am, right?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
उसके क्या?
Dhruti one thing I'll tell you, I see a danger zone here. So you applied for your 485 through a previous employer.
That's right.
Government could raise an objection that on the date you applied for a 485, you were not working for that employer.
Correct.
How are you filing through them? And the answer is, well, I have a permanent job with them, which I intend to take. And if you intended to take, why haven't you taken it? Why did you leave?
Mm.
So there are some difficult questions here. If government wants to, they can raise all these issues.
I think even though I provide a job offer letter or
No,
I
job
put it
offer is just those are just words. They
Mm.
want to go behind the words.
I see, I see. So if they wanted to make a trouble, they can always raise this
They
question.
can, yes. And before 180 days, they can do a lot more than after 180 days.
Correct, correct. चलो ऐसे सोचे कि अगर नहीं हो रहा ये सब questions and going smoothly, can I still submit I-485J to my new employer?
Not until 180 days.
ठीक है. Okay. Our job responsibilities exactly match करना चाहिए. Previous
The AC21 says the job is same or similar.
ठीक है.
So same or similar, I'll give you an example. Are you a developer? What do you do?
Yes, yes. I'm a software developer.
So you can imagine if you filed a green card as a developer, I could probably file a supplement J as a CTO. That's a huge difference, right? But it is similar in the sense it's a progression of the same job.
हाँ वही मेरा concern था because my 140 is like couple of years back, right? So my duties at that time was different than what I'm doing now. So I think ठीक है. तो बस एक ही last question है. New employer, does they have to go through entire labor perm?
No, that's why AC21 is so advantageous. You just port it over.
Nice, nice. Okay. So maybe I can talk to my manager. Thank you so much, Rajiv.
All the best. All the best. Mr. or Ms. Valentine, I'm not sure. Are you a gentleman or a lady?
A lady.
A lady, Ms. Valentine. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We speak English relatively okay, but we like to slip back into Hindi. Where are you from?
I'm from Kenya.
Kenya. You speak Swahili?
Yes, we do.
So just like you, if you had a bunch of Kenyans and people from Africa hanging around, you want to slip back into Swahili all the time.
I bet. I think so.
That's
It's
what
no
happens.
more.
I used
Yeah.
to know a lot of bad words in Swahili, but that's all I know. Tell me, how can I help you?
It's just a question. This is my first time on this platform, and I was just wondering. So I'm on F1 visa as we speak. I'm on my last semester this fall, and I've started working on my NIW. So I was just wondering, do you recommend NIW review services or just go straight with a lawyer? Because considering I'm still a student and
Okay, Ms. Valentine, it is extremely difficult these days to win an NIW case.
Okay.
If you had asked me 3 years back, we were winning 80-90% of those cases, maybe even more. So the biggest problem, and this is for everyone who's here, the biggest problem with NIWs is government says, all right, so let's say you're a cybersecurity professional, or let's say you are a physician or a neurosurgeon, okay? You're helping your hospital, you're helping the patients, you're helping your client, you're helping your employer. How are you helping the country? So they always come back at you with allegations that you don't have an impact wider than the four walls of your own employer. Very difficult to win these cases. I want you to make sure, you know what, just email me your resume, Ms.
Okay.
Valentine. Email me your resume. I'll take a look at it and I'll tell you what I think about it. Okay? There's no charge for that. Just email it to me. I don't want you to do something which has a very long shot of success. Now, I could be wrong. I tell you that whether I give you a positive feedback or negative feedback, I could be wrong. Okay. But at least you'll have some idea what I think. An old lawyer who's been around many, many years, at least some value to it, right?
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah. My email is help, H-E-L-P, help at immigration.com.
Can you say that again?
H-E-L-P, help at
Uh-huh.
the at
Mhm.
sign, immigration, the word immigration,
Mhm.
.com.
Okay. Thank you.
Just email me your resume. I'll take a look at it. All right.
Thank you.
All the best. By the way, I was class fellows with the Attorney General of Kenya,
Oh,
Grace
really?
Grace Akpan. Yeah, wonderful person.
Interesting. Good to
Yes,
know
ma'am.
that. Thank you.
All the best. Bye bye.
Bye.
Rohit Yadav. Rohit ji, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity.
Of course.
Let me describe my situation. So my employer hasn't been paying me on time consistently
Uh-oh.
from past few months, and there has been delays in my salary. So my H1 extension is also expiring on August 20th next month, and they are not even applying for extension, so they are delaying immigration as well. So this is my like 6th year of H1 ending on August 20th, and I have my I-140 approved from this same employer in mid-February 2026. And they have not even shared the receipt number. I don't have any copy or anything, but I do want to change the employer. I don't have receipt or anything.
So,
So
Rohit ji, your I-140 has been approved over 180 days now.
not over 180 days. They informed me that my I-140 is approved somewhere in February, mid-February 2026.
So February, March, April, May, June, July. It's
Aug-
fifth month now.
August में हो जाएगा, yes.
Okay. I would say that sit tight until August at least.
But like I cannot cope up with this employer, and it's getting like
Rohit ji, I'm
unbearable.
going to make some suggestions to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you do is suffer through it till August.
Yeah.
Once 180 days are over,
Mm-hmm.
go to my blog. Actually, start reading it right now. Go to my blog, and there is third or fourth entry from the top,
Mm-hmm.
which says what to do if the employer is not paying you.
Okay.
And follow the suggestions. File a complaint against the employer.
So if I file complaint right now, is that any possibility they could withdraw my I-140?
They could, and that's where the problem is. So that's why I don't want you to do it right
So
now.
that's why I've been bearing like so far. So
Yeah, so
now
it's
it's
all
like about a month left, and I'll be
yeah,
completing 180 days.
yeah. Just finish the 180 days,
Yeah.
then file a complaint. Now, filing the complaint does two things.
Mm-hmm.
One, it creates a very good explanation for why you don't have paychecks,
Mm-hmm.
which you might need for the next transfer.
Yeah, and that would be helpful in transfer.
Very helpful. I mean, if you are there, you are what the law says.
Mm-hmm.
If you have gotten somebody's H1B approved and the
Mm-hmm.
guy shows up, says, "Here I am, give me work," you don't give them work, you still have to pay them.
Okay, because the next employer will need my recent pay stubs, and recent pay
Exactly.
stubs I won't have.
Exactly.
So that DOL complaint will help, right?
There you go. And that's exactly why I want you to do it.
Okay,
Not
and
only that, not only that,
mm-hmm.
the Department of Labor is very good about getting your money back without costing you a single penny.
Okay, so you suggest after my completing 180, not right away.
Not right away.
Okay, okay,
Don't do
yeah,
that.
and
Because
that was.
that money is as good as money in the bank.
Yeah, yeah. So even if they withdraw after 180 days, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Even if once 180 days are over, two things are clear.
Mm-hmm.
Once your I-140 is approved, the priority date is yours.
Okay, and what
Even
should
if
I?
they revoke the I-140 the following day.
Okay, perfect. And
Then, hold on.
yeah.
Then, if the I-140 remains approved for 180 days,
Mm-hmm.
your right to extend H1B with any employer
Mm-hmm.
is intact even if they revoke the I-140.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was thinking, I already have an offer with employer like second a future company. So I was thinking to like start preparing my LCA and start preparing my
That is
exit.
fine.
Okay.
Start preparing your LCA.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. Have it ready.
Yeah.
180 days are over. Bang in a complaint. Okay.
So, sir, my at 180 days and my extension due, which is my H1 is expiring around the same time. So I don't want to also take chances because these people are not even filing my extension. So what if they miss? So I don't want to take that chance too, right? So that's the reason I've been like,
the thing is, hold on.
uh,
Okay. I can't give you the timeline. That's something you'll have to use your common sense
yeah,
for.
yeah.
Exactly what day is your 797A expiring?
It's August 20th. I-94 is August 30th, but my
Yeah,
August
they
is
always you have 10 days extra. That is normal.
okay. So
Okay,
August 30th.
August 30th. But and when does your 180 day become over?
Mid-August. So somewhere I don't know exact date. So that's the thing.
Plenty of time.
Yeah,
Plenty of time.
mid
Just
of.
make sure your LC and everything is ready to go.
Okay, so I like everything ready to go with employer B, and then they send like once as soon as my 180 day hits.
Also figure out the details how you are supposed to file a complaint. Have everything ready.
Okay, perfect. And what about the receipt and I-140 copy? They would need, right?
File a FOIA request for that, Freedom of Information Act request.
FOIA, and that would that alone will be enough for the
I don't
transfer.
know, but at least it's worth a shot. I
Okay.
have been able to use I-140s even just with the name of the employer and the employee, even though
Oh,
I don't
really?
have. Yeah.
So can I consult you offline? Like, how
I'm
can I?
not going to do anything special. Any lawyer can do it. If push comes to shove, to
Mm-hmm.
connect you with the case, since they haven't given us the I-140 approval notice,
Yeah.
we can ask the government, listen, this is documentation in your control.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not that worried about it.
Okay.
I am Go ahead and file the FOIA. FOIA you can file today also.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, so the question is how long it takes. So if it doesn't come on,
It takes many months, but
yeah,
that's not the problem. You
yeah.
just
So
do what I'm telling you. Rest
mhm.
will work out. Okay.
So if it doesn't come by that time, I can still file my transfer.
Yes, yes. And I would say uh, this is the problem. We have this employee has filed a complaint against this employer. They have
Mm-hmm.
not given him papers. They haven't given him his salary.
Mm-hmm.
You have the I-140 approval within your possession.
Mm-hmm.
Please use information from that.
Okay, perfect, sir. Thank you so much. This is a big relief.
Yeah.
I've been like, yeah, stressing about too much.
It's a tough time, but hang in there. It'll work out.
Okay, thank you so much, Rajiv ji.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. All the best, ji. Jyotsna ji, go ahead, Jyotsna. Jyotsna. Amy? Or is it Ami?
Hi, Rajiv ji. Sorry.
Okay, Ami, 1 second. Jyotsna is back. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Yeah, thank you for this call, Rajiv ji.
Mhm.
So I have applied for H1 to F1 change of status.
Okay.
And my case has been denied last week.
Ouch.
And
Not enough ties to India?
I have ties. So the reason mentioned on the denial notice was that it was cancelled. My CVS was cancelled, although I was enrolled full time.
When was it an error made by the DSO?
Right.
Okay. Take a letter from the DSO and file a motion to reopen.
Okay. So how long does it usually take for this motion to reopen?
That's the sad part. We don't know. And you can't stay beyond 180 days. You should not from the date of the denial, because then you run the risk of 3-year bar.
Right. And is there a way that I can expedite the process?
You can certainly. You were F1, right? You didn't file it premium processing, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think you can expedite the MTR. Okay.
Like if I go to a congression office
Once you file it, you can go request a congressional liaison congressman's office. You can request it, but will you get it? I don't know.
Okay. And what do you
But
think are the chances of getting approved?
I think the chances are okay if that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Because if service was closed erroneously, how is that attributable to you? It's not your fault.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All the best, ma'am. Amy, go ahead, please. Amy. Can't hear you. Amy. I heard something.
Hello, can you hear me now?
I can. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So I'm working as a full-time employee on H1B for one company, and my previous company wants me to hire as a consultant part-time for almost 3 to 4 months. So how can I work for both the companies?
There are only two ways to do that. One is your current company has a contract with your old company for your services. Old company pays new company gives you a bonus. Perfectly legal. Okay. The other way to do it is old company files an H1B, concurrent H1B, part-time, while you are working on with this employer. You could also be working with the other employer. However, you should double check the employment law of the state where you are working from to make sure there's nothing that prohibits you from working for two employers at the same time. Some states have this duty of loyalty kind of deal, and it's kind of written into the local statutes. So, two things, either corp to corp or through H1B. If you are going through concurrent H1B, just double check the employment law. If the current employer has no problem with it, then there is no issue.
Okay. Sorry, could you please repeat the first option? I lost my internet in between. Sorry about that.
Okay. First option is corp to corp. New employer or the old employer says to the new employer, look, we need Amy's
Mhm.
help and we'll pay you $10,000 or $20,000, whatever, for her
Okay.
work. And then the new employer says, fine, we can let her do some of your work also.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can, you know, pass the money on to you as a as part of their bonus.
Okay.
Because if the job is within the job description of the current employer,
Mm-hmm.
whether you work for this employer or another end client, how does it matter, right?
Okay. Got it. Or second option is the second, like my previous company need to file the concurrent H1B, but I
Yes.
need to check the state law.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, you may not need to check the state law if the current employer says that's fine, go ahead and do it.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
All right, all the best. Yeah, Mohanji, I can see you.
Oh,
Uh,
so I think Rajiv ji, there is
yeah, no,
someone.
it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
your turn. Hold on.
exactly. Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
Anant ji, go ahead. Anant Adiga.
Hi, Rajesh. Thank you for your time.
Mhm.
So let me give my question. Like, I want to bring my wife to US.
Mhm.
So let me give the background. So I came to US in 2022, and I did my masters and got graduated in 2024. Currently, I am on my STEM OPT visa, uh, which I'm working for a firm. And my visa is valid till next year, 27 June. Uh, Regarding my wife, she's an IT employee currently working in India, and as I said, I'm trying to bring her to US. In 2025 Jan, I applied B1 B2 for her, which got rejected with 214B. We got married in November 2025, and I applied for F2 on March 2026, this March, and
Too
again.
many details. Hold on. Too many details. Too many
Okay,
dates. I'm not
okay,
able to keep that straight. Go
okay.
back a little bit. Currently, what is your status in the US?
I am on STEM OPT, valid till next
Demo.
year.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if she has a 214B denial, getting an F2 is going to be extremely difficult.
okay.
Okay.
We applied for F2 this March and it got rejected with 214B.
Yeah. So the only or the best way forward is when you convert to H1B, she can come on H4.
Yeah, this year my employer has filed H1 for me. So, but due to stamping, as I heard before, we just approved I-797. Can she apply for H4?
I would try it. What do you have to lose?
Okay. I'm worried about multiple rejections. So will it be
No,
causing it?
that is not an issue. You pay for each
Okay.
rejection. It's not like they do it free for you.
Okay, okay. And one more case with my wife, sir. She got H1 from India through an employer, and her project is also selected. And her I-797 also got approved this year. Uh, but but her but her project got she lost her project in between. But her I-797 got approved, and she is not able to.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
apply
Even
that
if she
H1.
when she goes for
Yeah,
visa stamp, hold on.
yeah,
When she goes for visa stamping, they're gonna ask for $100,000.
yeah. That's what I don't want to exercise my her H1. So I wanted
Yes.
her to come on my dependency.
Yep.
So having active I-797 will affect any visa of
No, I
dependency.
don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. All right.
Okay. So it's better option for me to try for H4, right?
That's what I would do.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mohanji, go ahead, Mohan.
Hey Rajiv sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
So my situation is कि मेरा first H1B is expiring September this year. Um, Currently मेरी company is not in a position to extend it.
So Mohanji, when you say first, you mean first 3 years of H1, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Currently my company is not in a position to extend it. However, they can do it next year. थोड़ा financial strain चालू है. They could pay me half time, like half salary, but they are still not willing to do the amendment.
Now
So
then they can't pay you half salary. They have to do
yeah.
an H1B amendment.
Yeah, so there are two options. पहला तो ये है कि I go back to India for some time, but if I come back, counselor extension, that's gonna trigger 100,000, right?
Correct.
Okay. Second option is वही जो either B1, B2 or F1. Um, they still need resource to work for them, maybe at half salary. So I was thinking F1 is a better choice, right?
Yeah, if you can do CPT.
Day one CPT, right?
But Mohanji, the problem is these days getting an F1 also gets you an RFE. And
Yeah.
you cannot misrepresent the facts in your F1. You
Yeah.
can't say that I'm doing F1 because I really want to go to school. So I
Mm.
mean, theoretically it is there, but practically I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, no, it's um and I can go on B1, but I won't be able to work, right? Even if
That
I'm
is
doing some kind
that
of
is
yeah.
that is correct. You cannot
Yeah.
work on B1.
Yeah. So I think the best way to just try to apply for F1 maybe at this point.
Easiest thing for them is to do an H1B amendment. Easiest.
Yeah. Easiest way is that. Yeah, I think. And what do you think the second best option is? I think
I don't
I
think there is a second best option.
I
They're
know.
only
Yeah.
worse and worse and worse. They're just, I don't know,
Yeah.
going to school. But
I
then,
think that makes sense. Yeah. If I may still maybe somehow be able to
but
convince.
then Mohanji, you have to have a serious intention to go to school. Okay.
Yeah. First of all, I'm not gonna show them anyway. I'm not gonna start working day one CPD. Maybe I'm gonna start working next semester.
Okay,
So
that's fine. And one of the things you can do is,
mhm.
I've said this before many times here, that let's say you go to school. Okay, after semester you got an H1B offer. They want to convert you back to H1B,
Yeah.
and immediately when you get the job offer, you should be emailing your DSO saying, look, I've got a job offer, but I do want to continue my education. How many
Mhm.
courses can I take online so that I can
Exactly.
continue my education? Kind of have a discussion with the DSO and keep doing
Yeah.
your degree.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I already obtained the I-20 and all the necessary documents for F1. But I think the biggest trick is key. Just
Yeah,
try.
see, there are two things that are good about doing a degree on H1B. One, you don't have to go full time.
Yeah.
Okay. F1, you have to be full time. Number two, F1, you can only do like 3 credits per semester online.
Mhm.
H1B, I don't think there's a limit.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All
So
right.
just go with that intention. I'm okay with the F1.
Yeah, I'm gonna convince that. And matter of fact, I actually need. I can go and do study. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
Um,
I need education too, man. Maybe I'll come back.
no, no, I think you are much wiser than all of us in the room. I don't think
Wiser.
you are maxed out.
I know.
Education. All right.
Cholo
But
Mohanji, all the
thank you
best.
very much. All right.
You're welcome. All right. Last question of the day. Piyush go ahead, please. Piyush.
Uh, yes, sir. Can you hear me?
So, can I ask you a question, Piyush?
Yes.
Why did you raise your hand at the last moment?
Nee, sir. Actually, I thought that you're going in the order of joining.
No,
So,
but you have to have your hand up. Otherwise, I don't know if you're
oh,
asking me a question.
yeah. I realized that later.
No, you are
Yeah.
right. I should actually tell people that please raise your hand and I'll take you in the order you come.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you had
No
sorted
worries.
it in the beginning, so I thought, yeah, but then I realized that I think it's going in the order of, and yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Thank
No
God. Yeah.
worries. I
Yes,
should
sir.
also have made it clear. No problem. Tell me what's going on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So I have been working with my employer on H1B.
Hmm.
I moved to Canada last month due to
Okay.
my Canadian PR residency obligation.
Hmm.
I worked remotely from here for a few weeks, and
Okay.
now I am on a paid medical leave.
Okay.
Yes, so now the only thing is that my spouse is still in the US. She's working on H1B, and I would like the ability to travel to visit her
Hmm.
during my medical
Yeah.
leave
So
as well.
PhD, you have your permanent residence already, right?
Canadian permanent residence, yes, sir.
Yeah. So your life is a lot easier than other people's. What you can do is you can take your wife's 797 approval and apply for H4 visa from Canada.
Okay.
If you applied from India, you would have to wait 14 months. But applying from Canada is probably just a few weeks. Okay.
I mean, I can, yeah.
Okay. So get your H4 visa stamping done, and then you can come and go as you please.
But I am still on my employer's payroll on H1B on paid medical leave.
There is no law that says you've got to be on H1B and have paid medical leave. I'm not sure what you're doing over there. Because obviously you have two options. If you have an H1B which is still active,
I have.
if you're on paid medical leave, I mean, that's a lot more complicated. You may want to talk to your lawyers to cover every angle, but both H1B and H4 could be an option, and both of them could be applied from Canada because you're a Canadian resident.
Yes, I already have an H1B visa. I can apply for an H4 visa, that's fine. But if
No,
I
but
enter
you
on
can
H4,
even hold on. You can even come on H1B if you just Google H1B intermittent visa, because you're allowed to come to, or intermittent H1B, you're allowed to come to um, USA as little or as much as you want, as long as while you're in the US, you get paid and you work according to the terms of your H1B.
yes, that's, I mean, but I'm not doing active work right now. So I'm on medical leave. So would the immigration
Yeah, I'm not sure
question,
exactly what is going on. I think you need to get together with your lawyers, go over your file. Um,
okay.
Medical leave, I can understand if you have a good reason for it. Um, but talk to your lawyer, see what they suggest. Not something I can shoot down just from the hip at the spur of the moment. I would be very uncomfortable without knowing what is the employer, what did you do, why did you go on medical leave, how long have you been on medical leave, what kind of medical condition. So, all these things could come up if you are using that to enter the United States.
Okay.
But one good thing, PJ, if you're coming on H1B, on the Canadian side whether you can get in or not,
Yes.
right? So if you just showed up if you drive and you show up at the Canadian port and the US government says, no, you can't come in, then you can't come in, right there. So you can always try and see what happens.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
do talk with your lawyers before you attempt an entry into the United States.
Okay. Sure, sir. Thank you.
All the best, PhD.
Thank you, sir.
All right, folks, I'll talk to you again next Thursday. Everyone, take care.